In this video, you will learn why the Americans had such a special relationship with the cart puppy food in Vietnam. The cart puppy food and American army had a strong connection already since the Second World War. In particular, the soldiers of the famous 101st Division of Airborne Forces, especially of 506th Regiment, put it on their helmets as a tactical marker. In addition, small rectangles were added as markers of battalions. At 3 o'clock, the 1st Battalion, at 6 o'clock, the 2nd Battalion, at 9 o'clock, the 3rd. Also, it was believed that puppy food brought a good luck. But in Vietnam, everything had got all mixed up, and an amazing clash of cultures happened. Cultures that didn't understand each other. There were rumors, American soldiers, that puppy food could be used as a frightening to the Vietnamese. Supposedly for them, it was a terrible symbol of death and failure. Why the Vietnamese should have known this card was easy to explain. During the French colonial rule, this card was supposed to symbolize a decade of foreign rule. Also, on the cards of certain companies was drawn a woman, which as Americans thought might also be a bad omen for Viet Cong people. In fact, at the time when the war began, puppy food had no meaning for the Vietnamese. In the guidance of PSOP's headquarters of May 10 in 1967 was mentioned that cart puppy food did not cause strong reactions or fear among the majority of the Vietnamese population, because different local playing cards have their own signs, usually with Chinese origin. Nevertheless, the Americans actively used this playing card and suit for propaganda purposes. For example, scattered cards with a skull symbol and the inscription Viet Cong, this is a symbol of death. The Americans also made as a habit to put puppy food on the corpses of Viet Cong soldiers or put it on a mouth. Here there are reminiscences of the US Air Force veteran Benjamin Van Essen about this. Our first major battle took place on the north of Fuloi. Then we shot the 1st Infantry and achieved good results in that battle. We counted about 200 corpses of Viet Congs, and soldiers of the 1st Infantry put on each of them a puppy food, even though the corpses laid for a mile. But the source of the massive use of puppy food by infantry is the Company C of the 2nd Battalion of the 3rd Brigade of the 25th Infantry, where for Louis served, Zaitz, Brown and Wissinger. Of course, after putting cards on the fallen Viet Congs, all cards finished soon. As a joke, they wrote a letter to one of the American card manufacturers and asked to send them an extra 1,000 of the puppy food. The letter even reached the president of the company, Ellison Stanley, and impressed him a lot, because he lost his son in the Second World War. Therefore, cards were sent to American soldiers for free. That story, of course, hit the press. In the future, Americans began to receive decks completely consisting of 52 puppy foods. In fact, puppy food became not only a discouraging symbol, but rather served as a moral support to American soldiers in Vietnam. Not all units used this card, but it cannot be said that this is just a fictional story. There are too many documentary evidence. My friends, thank you for watching this. Good luck!